outlay of money now in the hope of profitable returns in the future. But that might suggest that you somehow owe us something tangible in return for our monetary investment in you. So let's consider a broader definition for the term invest. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, investing is I knew this really well before too, devoting time, effort, and energy to a particular undertaking with the expectation of a worthwhile result. And knowing our community the way that I do, I believe that's what brings us together here today. Our expectation that your higher education will provide the worthwhile result of transforming your lives for the better, giving you the tools to not only survive, but to flourish and prosper. In just a few moments, the distribution of awards will begin. When the presentations of the scholarships are done and the ceremony is over, we encourage you, donors and recipients, to take a moment to share what this investment means to you. Donors, if you're comfortable, share the story of why you or your organization give this award. Recipients, listen closely to these stories, because many of these awards are given in honor of loved ones, our mentors, our parents, and our children. And through accepting these investments given in their names, you become part of their legacy. Ms. Martin.
Thank you, Mrs. Butito. In 1959, George W. Borg, a local businessman, established a $500 engineering scholarship to go to a Delavan-Darien high school graduating senior. This was the first scholarship presented to a DDHS graduate. Then in 1972, through the efforts of Wally Zimmerman, a former coach, teacher, and administrator, the Delavan-Darien Foundation was created. The foundation's purpose, in part, was, and is to this day, to promote education in the Delavan-Darien School District through the granting of scholarships to our graduates. I would like to take this opportunity to publicly thank the many individuals and organizations of our communities, the Borg Foundation and the Delavan-Darien Foundation, for their continuing support to the Delavan-Darien High School and our graduates. Through our community's generosity and the commitment, tonight we will award 132 scholarships worth $153,450 of local money. Additionally, we will also recognize $553,000 that has been earned by our graduates. These awards are from outside sources, such as specific colleges, universities, or corporations, and have been reported by our seniors or the specific donor. In total tonight, we will recognize the accomplishments of our seniors through scholarships and awards totaling approximately $706,000. It is now my pleasure to present the American Legion Auxiliary Award, Unit Number 95 Rep.
Good afternoon. The American Legion Post 95 Ladies Auxiliary Award is presented to a member of the graduating class who is pursuing any type of post-education. 2 awards will be given this year in the amount of $750. On behalf of the American Legion Post 95 Ladies Auxiliary, I am happy to present these 2 awards to Taylor Ensminger and Aaron Penniman.
The Rutledge, Beauville, Schaff, Madison, American Legion Post 95 annually presents an award to a graduating senior who possesses good character and citizenship. The amount of this award is $1,000. This year's recipient Ryan Gangler.
The Americanism and Government Test Scholarship is presented to a high school student in recognition of outstanding scholarship and achievement acquired for participation in the 2017 Americanism and Government Scholarship Program. The amount of this year's award is $500. The recipient is Julian Rivera. The Janesville Noon Kiwanis Club provides scholarships for graduating seniors. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Jagman Damro.
Aurora Healthcare annually presents an award to a graduating senior planning to enroll in any type of health-related field. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Kenna Timmerman.
The Darian Fire Department Dennis Daring Scholarship shall be presented annually at the Delavan-Darien High School Awards Night to a member of the graduating class who is pursuing higher education in the field of emergency services. The amount of this year's award is $250, and the recipient is Abigail Even.
Scholarship. Linda was a longtime special education teacher. This is to be presented this afternoon to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a degree in education. And it's in the amount of $500 for Aaron Penniman. I also have 3 other scholarships from the Darien Women's Club. I am going to present these to Hunter Huber, Taylor McKinney, and Jordan Zolkowski.
the Delavan Lioness Club Award is presented to a graduating senior who has exhibited a record of academic success, leadership, and service. The amount of this year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Jada Ludens.
Good afternoon. My name is Ryan Schrader, and it's been an honor to serve this community as a member of the Delavan Lions Club for the last 20 years, and also as this year's incoming president for the club. In addition to that, 25 years ago, almost to the day, I was right where many of you are right now, graduating from here at Delavan-Darien High School as a proud graduate of the class in 1992. And I know 25 years ago seems like a long time, but for me, seems like yesterday. I know one of our upcoming presenters was also from the class in 1992, and we reminisced just prior to this. As I've often had the opportunity to come back to the school and to speak to students over the years, in fact, I had the pleasure earlier this year, back in February, to speak to this class, and can certainly see the great potential for all of you in the future. And as I said then and say today, once a comet, always a comment. So best of luck and congratulations to the class of 2017. Our Lions Club motto is "We Serve." And we are serving the community today with awarding 5 of our Delavan-Darien High School graduates with a $1,000 scholarship to continue their education. 4 of our scholarships are named in memorial of long-standing Lions Club members, Lions Glenn Holman, Dave Curry, Anthony Doc Carroll, and Delbert Mac Mcginnis. I'm so honored to say that I knew each of these individuals and had an opportunity to serve with them. These scholarships are a wonderful way to remember their names, their spirit, and their great contributions that they provided to our schools and to our community here in Delavan for so many years. The recipients, for those that are going to be stated here, have all met the general requirements and best exemplify outstanding service characteristics. The first scholarship I will present tonight is in the name of Lion Glenn Holman. Glenn taught agriculture and vocational education here in the Delavan-Darien High School for 33 years, earning over 50 different awards. He was a member of the Delavan Lions Club for over 39 years, served as chairman of the City Parks and Rec Commission, and was a member of the Delavan Lakes Chamber of Commerce. The award goes to a senior interested in agricultural and vocational education. The Delavan Lions Club Glenn Holman Memorial Award goes to Emily Jeffers. The second of the Delavan Lions Club scholarships is given in the name of Dave Curry. Dave Curry was a longtime member of the Delavan-Darien community and a 65-year member of the Delavan Lions Club. He began his career in the Delavan community in 1944 as a 7th and 8th grade math teacher. He became principal at Park School in 1957 and was then moved to serve as principal of the newly constructed Phoenix Middle School back in 1966. He retired from that position in 1977. The award goes to a senior interested in education, teaching, or math-related fields. The Delavan Lions Club Dave Curry Memorial Award goes to Seth Kirch. The third of our Delavan Lions scholarships is given in the name of Dr. Joseph Anthony Doc Carroll. Doc began his adult medical career in Delavan as a medical doctor here. He lived and worked his whole life here in the Delavan area. He was the last surviving charter member of the Delavan Lions Club, which started providing services to this community in 1938. Doc passed away in 2005 and had served as an active member of the Delavan Lions Club for 67 years. The award goes to a senior with a passion for helping others. The Delavan Lions Club Joseph Doc Carroll Memorial Award goes to Abigail Eden. The fourth Delavan Lions Memorial Scholarship is given in the name of Delbert Mac Mcginnis. Raised in Clinton, Mac was a decorated bomber pilot veteran of World War II and educated at UW-Whitewater and UW-Madison. Mac became the superintendent of schools here in 1968. During his tenure, the district was consolidated into what is now known as the Delavan-Darien School District. He worked to increase the district's libraries, add space for vocational education, and built the first administrative center. He retired in 1986 and remained very active in the Delavan Lions Club until he passed away at age 81 in 2005. The award goes to a senior interested in pursuing a career in education. The Delavan Lions Club Delbert Mcginnis Award goes to Aaron Penniman. Lastly, I'd like to point out that each of these award recipients was chosen partially because they have shown dedication to community service. Like I said earlier, our motto for the Delavan Lions Club is "We Serve." With this additional fifth $1,000 scholarship, we wanted to select a student who has shown a variety of volunteer service to the community. Tonight's final Lions Club scholarship recipient had a documented 151 and a half hours of community service, one of the top numbers in this graduating class. This senior truly exemplifies the definition of service. The recipient of the Delavan Lions Club Award is Nilda Ruvalcaba. Hope I got that right.
My name is Kurt Zipp, and on behalf of the Delavan Soccer Club, we award 2 scholarships each year for people who have participated in varsity soccer, where soccer has become a part of their life, and we believe will continue to support the sport. And the 2 awards for $350 each are Alyssa Gonzalez and Ricardo Huerta.
Good afternoon. My name is David Henriott. I'm the president of Delavan Youth Football, and I had the unfortunate pleasure of being Mr. Schroeder's classmate from 1992. So, like he said, once a comment, always a comment. But the other thing I want to say is congratulations not only to the recipients, but to the entire class of 2017 from Delavan-Darien High School. The old saying goes, it takes a village to raise a child. Parents, you did a pretty good job. And I think the community as a whole did. The Delavan Youth Football Scholarship will be presented annually to a graduating senior who has participated in the Delavan Comet Youth Football and Cheer program and the Delavan-Darien High School football or cheerleading team. We are presenting 2 awards, each in the amount of $500, and this year's recipients are Troy Feeney and Ryan Gengen.
The Delavan-Darien Education Association presents this annual award to a graduating senior who plans to enter a public service profession that requires a college education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Aaron Penniman.
I'm Ellie DeBoe. I'm here to award the Delavan-Darien Friends of the Visual and Performing Arts Scholarship. This scholarship is given in the spirit of continuing our group's goals, encouraging and helping those who pursue the arts through enrollment in post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $1,500, and this year's recipient is Julian Rivera.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, graduates. The Delavan-Darien High School Football Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who plans on attending any type of post-secondary school. The amount of each award is $500. This year's recipients, Jacob Benzing and Ryan Gingle.
Good afternoon. My name is Becky Gove, and I'm an executive board member of the DDHS Athletic Boosters. Each year, we award 5 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 to a student athlete who, along with their families, have helped the Booster Club in the support of our sports programs here at DDHS. These students and families have put in countless hours over the last 4 years, whether it's at a home game concession, the Walworth County Fair booth, and also the lacrosse tournament that we've hosted years past. In addition to volunteering, these students maintain at least a 2.0 GPA and are good citizens in the Delavan-Darien community, while also participating in sports here at DDHS. This year, we're awarding 5 scholarships to Ethan Cesars, Cassidy Dodge, Ryan Gangler, Alyssa Gonzalez, and Julian Morales.
Good afternoon. The Freemasons of Southern Lakes Lodge, number 12 here in Delavan. I'd like to present 2 $1,000 scholarships for 2 outstanding students. And those students are Jagman and Ricardo Huerta.
have 2 scholarships to present today for the Delavan-Darien Rotary Club. The Delavan-Darien Rotary Club will present an award to a senior planning to enroll in a 2-year college. This award is in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Abigail Gomez. The Delavan-Darien Rotary Club will present an award to a senior planning to enroll in a 4-year college or university program. This award is in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipient is Nilda Robocava.
Congratulations and God's blessings to each of you. My name is Jeanette Harms, and I'm here to present the $500 Mary Ann Butler Memorial Scholarship for Elkhorn Chemical and Packaging. As a single devoted mother living in a small farming community, Mary Ann Butler recognized the importance of higher learning. Her desire to seek college edification for her children at the expense of herself, her legacy for education, and tribute to her life is what we celebrate with you today. I'm proud to present the $500 Mary Ann Butler Memorial Scholarship for Elkhorn Chemical and Packaging to a student who has participated in football and basketball. He has learned that a great leader must lead by example even when things are not going well. He's pursuing a career in accounting at Carroll University. Congratulations to Evan Ferguson.
The Fairfield Grange Scholarship will be presented annually to a graduating senior pursuing a degree in the field of agriculture or family and consumer education. 2 awards will be presented tonight in the amount of $1,000. This year's recipients are Emily Jeffers and Risa Valadez.
Good afternoon. My name is Deanna Sturmel. I'm a member of the Delavan-Darien FFA alumni and have been for 30-some years. Wow. I was also a recipient of the Delavan-Darien FFA Alumni Scholarship when I graduated from here. And today we have 2 recipients, $1,000 each. And our award goes to students who are graduating and pursuing egg-related fields. It does not have to be ag-related or directly agriculture, but it can be in business, nursing, or somewhere you're going to help the rural communities. So our 2 recipients are Katie Nichols and Jessica Pohl.
Good afternoon, and let me start out by saying congratulations to all of the graduates here today. And may I also say I'm part of the class of 92. So just watch out, you never know where you're going to come across your fellow students. My name is Heidi Terpstra, and I'm here to present the Kay Welty Memorial Scholarship. Kay was my mother. She believed in the power of hard work, dedication, and determination. So on behalf of the Welty family and the Delavan United Church of Christ, who manages the fund, we have selected the 5 following students to receive $500 each: Cassidy Dodge, Hunter Huber, Ricardo Huerta, Natalie Soto, and Reese Torkelson.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Jeff Scher. I'm a member of the Delavan-Darien District School Board and have been for about 9 years. And I've been coming to these for quite some time, and I'd like to wish all the graduates happy graduation and best wishes for your future. The first scholarship I'm going to award today is the Dora S. Arthur Award, which was established in 1965 to provide financial assistance for deserving Delavan-Darien High School graduating seniors enrolling in any type of post-secondary education program. This fund is administered by the Board of Education. One Dora Arthur Award will be presented this evening, valued at $500. This year's recipient is Brisa Valadez. The next scholarship is the Florence Dunwiddie Memorial Award, which is presented to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in a medical or health-related field. The amount of this year's award is $500. This year's recipient, Taylor McKinney.
The Jagman Yankee Memorial Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who is pursuing any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $300. The recipient is C.J. Morse. The Vincent James Agia Memorial Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who is planning to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $300, and the award goes to Troy Feeney. The Kikkoman Foods Incorporated annually presents a scholarship to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in any type of a post-secondary education. This award this year is $3,000, and the recipient is Luis Nova.
Congratulations to all of you. The people on your right have faith that each of you will go out and continue to make a difference in your communities. make us proud comments. The Jeremiah Millard Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior who has a love for anything mechanical and enjoys helping others. If you ask a farmer, a machinist, a mechanic, or anyone involved in the trades, they'll tell you that one of the best traits of an engineer is the knowledge of how things work, besides the traditional why. Simply being able to design a machine does not mean that it will perform and function properly and consistently. From speaking to one of this student's teachers, I learned that he and our son Jeremiah shared that curiosity of the how. They're both known for parts strewn on the bench from end to end in the discovery of some unknown. We finally realized that pulling things back together wasn't really part of the understanding. This year's Jeremiah Reynolds Millard Memorial Scholarship winner is Jacob Chapman. Jacob, keep tearing things apart and discovering.
Hello again. I am a member of the Lakeland Medical Center physician staff and have been for 31 years. Each year, our staff awards the Lakeland Medical Center Medical Staff Scholarship to a graduating senior who intends to enroll in any type of post-secondary education in a health-related field. One award will be given this year in the amount of $2,000. This year's recipient is Alejandra Contreras.
The National School Orchestra Award is presented to a graduating senior who has demonstrated outstanding musicianship, leadership, attitude, and dedication to the orchestra. The amount of this year's award is $500, and the recipient is Alyssa Gonzalez.
Congratulations, all you award winners. My name is Mike Fallon. I teach technical education at Delavan-Darien High School. And 1992 is not that far away. Really isn't. It is my honor to give the Robert Laban Scholarship to a senior who plans to seek technical and vocational training in the areas of metals, welding, woodworking, plumbing, automotive, and or a related occupation. The amount of the award is $500. This year's recipient is Brian Norris.
Good afternoon, and first, congratulations, graduating class of 2017 from the Business Ed Department. And then, real quick, a huge shout out to my colleague Jody, who has spent countless hours and countless sleepless hours getting all this stuff ready for us and for you guys. So let's give Mrs. Scott a huge shout out. I am here today to present the Sherry L. Rosell Memorial Award. Is awarded to a graduating senior who is a member of Future Business Leaders of America. The recipient will be majoring in the field of business. The amount of $500. Ms. Cassidy Dodge, come on up.
SPX Flow Technology in Delavan awards a scholarship to a graduating senior planning to study business or engineering. One award is presented this year in the amount of $5,000. This year's recipient is Mr. Jace Crum.
The Steinbrink's Piggly Wiggly Award goes to a graduating senior pursuing any type of post-secondary education. 2 awards will be presented this evening, each valued at $1,000. This year's recipients are Ethan Cesar and Evan Ferguson.
Okay, one more time. Bear with me on this one. Carrie Shootin was a 1992 graduate of DDHS. She, affectionately known as Mrs. Shue to her students, was one of the most popular teachers at DDHS. She mentored young adults on life lessons to move their life forward with respect for self and for others. She had a day each week for students to dress professionally so they could look in the mirror and see their possibilities. Professional points, people. No one was allowed to disrespect Mrs. Shue. The students would make sure that that never happened. Carrie never missed a birthday and had a birthday cake ready for every student in her room, many of whom had never had their own birthday cake before. She helped organize and stock the Comet Care Center that supplied school supplies and personal health items for students in financial need. Carrie had a strong faith and a winning smile, a great laugh, and a sense of humor. She loved her students, and they knew it. The Carrie Shootin Scholarship is awarded to a student who intends to major in some phase of the business field. This year's amount is for $500. And Seth Kirsch, come on up.
The Delavan Lake Area Chamber of Commerce Award is presented to a graduating student who is ranked in the top 50% of his or her graduating class. The student also possesses good character and citizenship. The amount of this year's award is $500. This year's recipient is Ishmael Coelho Ramirez.
Hello, my name is Dave Zakaris, the General Manager of Lakeland Resort. I'm pleased to be here to represent an awards for the resort to a Delavan-Darien High School graduating student who is also an employee of the resort and ranked in the top half of their graduating class. I'm so pleased that we made this commitment to this award. Otherwise, it probably would have been an award for air conditioning. It's 3 separate awards for $1,000 each. The recipients are Jennifer Perez, Julian Rivera, and Alejandro Tagada.
My name is Mark Liberta, and I'm a coach and organizer with the Lakers Soccer Club. The Lake Geneva Lakers Soccer Club scholarships are presented to members of the Lakers Soccer Club teams. In addition to this award, the club gave 5 other scholarships to area high school seniors. The amount of this scholarship is $500. I've had the pleasure to coach Julian Rivera for the last 6 or 7 years. Julian deserves recognition not just for his prowess on the soccer field, but for his dedication to the team and club and his unwavering and nonstop effort. So it gives me great pleasure to announce this year's recipient is Julian Rivera.
Hi, my name is Craig Konopsky. I'm the Vice President of the Walworth County Deputy Sheriff's Association. Each year, my association awards 10 scholarships to graduating seniors from all over Walworth County. The scholarships are in the amount of $500, and this year's recipient from Delavan-Darien is Kenneth Timmerman.
The James S. Santee Memorial Scholarship recognizes the contributions of young people within Walworth County and honors Jim's legacy. Jim lived life with purpose and was extremely active in volunteer service in and around the Delavan-Darien community. He was instrumental in furthering United Way's efforts and the merging of the Delavan-Darien and Geneva Lakes United Way organizations to form the United Way of Walworth County. The Jim S. Santee Memorial Scholarship recognizes the contribution of young people within Walworth County in order to honor Jim's legacy. The amount of this year's award is $1,000 and it goes to Jackie Gabriel.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, graduates. My name is Corey Price, and I am a board member of the Delavan-Darien District Foundation, and it's my pleasure this afternoon to hand out these awards to these very special recipients. The Delavan-Darien Foundation provides general memorial awards from funds given to the foundation. These awards are presented to seniors planning to enroll in any form of post-secondary education. 10 awards will be presented this afternoon, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Raquel Aranda, Elvia Echevarria, Jesus Garcia, Kristen Hardwick, Jada Ludens, Giselle Medrano, Jonathan Olson, Chandi Patel, Reese Torkelson, and Jordan Zielkowski. The Delavan-Darien Awards Foundation awards are presented to seniors planning to enroll in any form of post-secondary institution. 9 awards will be presented this afternoon, each valued at $250. This year's recipients are Jacob Benzing, Hareen Kano, Troy Feeney, Thomas Hummel, Kiana Jaramillo, Grace Maynard, Taylor McKinney, Tamika Robinson, and Hannah Santler.
My dad believed in education, even though he never had the opportunity for higher education himself. He made sure my mom, my sister, myself all did. Our family felt sharing education with others was the greatest legacy we could give them. Along with Go Pack Go, demand love the Packers. Great guy. The William L. Flex Memorial Scholarship is presented annually to a graduating senior who demonstrates academic promise and citizenship. The amount of the year's award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Julian Rivera.
Good afternoon. Class of 73 here, and my bride, class of 76. It's our privilege to be here sharing this afternoon. We celebrate this award in honor of our daughter, Stephanie. We are here recognizing, of course, your academic achievements, but more importantly for Brenda and I, is your life lessons. It's been a privilege to read through all of the scholarship applications that we were given in the area of about 55. We read every application from beginning to end. I want to emphasize to you guys, the class, if you got brothers and sisters at home coming through the system, encourage them to participate in community service. For us, it's very important to learn the lessons that you guys have gained by doing community service. Every year, they're special, and this year is no exception. Before we announce our winners, though, I also want to recognize the Delavan-Darien Foundation, because without that beginning, we would not be here today. So let's just give a round of applause. Moms and dads, I hope that you had a moment to go through your child's application, because there were many, many very moving stories that were shared with us. Young people, several of you wrote about teachers that touched your lives. I hope that you take a moment and thank those teachers for giving the gifts that they shared with you, that the important quality times that you had. And of course, faculty. Again, an outstanding job with this class of kids. Brenda, would you like to announce our winners?
Sure will. Ricardo Huerta, Jessica Pohl,
fellow graduates. We are presenting the Jason M. Sturgeon Memorial Scholarship. We are Jason's parents, Tim and Bob. The Jason Sturgeon Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Jason, a former graduate of Delavan-Darien High School in the class of 2000. That was the year that some of the graduates received their scholarships in the dark because there was a power outage. He was killed in a car accident in March 2013. He was only 30 years old. Jason was a computer programmer. The company that Jason worked for, Shine United, and us have decided to give a scholarship annually in his name to a student continuing their education in computer programming or a major that requires a lot of math. The amount of the award is $1,000. This year's recipient is Luis Nova.
The Jim Santee Community Service Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who demonstrated exceptional participation in community service activities and who plans to pursue a degree in the service profession. This scholarship is given in memory of my dad, Jim Santee, who believed very much in volunteering in his community. For over 30 years, he volunteered with United Way. He helped start the Delavan-Darien Optimist Club and was on the board of the Delavan-Darien Scholarship Foundation and the Borg Foundation. So it was only fitting that we named his scholarship the Jim Santee Community Service Scholarship.
The amount of this scholarship is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Jackie Damrow.
Mike and Carol Murphy Family Scholarship was established to pay it forward, as all three of our children who attended DDHS received some type of scholarship to assist them in their pursuit of secondary education. The amount of the award is $2,500.
And this year's recipient is Ryan Gangler.
Technical difficulties. The First Generation Dream Scholarship is presented to a member of the graduating class who will pursue a bachelor's degree at an accredited four-year institution of higher education. The amount of the award is $2,000, and this year's recipient is Ismael Coelho Ramirez.
The Patrick Schmidt Memorial Scholarship is offered in memory of Patrick Schmidt, the father of former Principal Dr. Mark Schmidt. It is presented to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a career in a field of their choice. The amount of this award is $500. This year's recipient is Ismael Coelho Ramirez.
Congratulations to all the students. I want to say thank you for your hard work. I'm here today on behalf of the Delavan Cinco de Mayo. The Delavan Cinco de Mayo Scholarship is presented to a graduate student, senior, who is planning on attending any type of post-secondary education. This year's amount is $700.
Buenas tardes y felicidades a todos los alumnos de Delavan-Darien. Esta beca escolar es del 5 de mayo 2017 y esta se le regala a un alumno que tiene planes de atender la escuela secundaria. La cantidad de esta beca de este año es de $700 y el receptor o el ganador de este año es Ismael Coella Ramírez. Felicidades.
I'm Arlene Tarenga. My husband was a graduate of Delavan-Darien. He graduated from Delavan-Darien High School in 1972. He should have graduated in 1957, but he decided to go into the military and spent some time in the Marines. And we were married in 1960, and I think one of the unspoken vows was that he could participate in any sports and watch any sports that were available. And so he pursued, he was a customer service person, but he wanted to get his diploma. And he was the very first adult education person to receive an actual Delavan-Darien scholarship, diploma in 1972. So, his first thing was when he got married is, well, I have to be at all the games. And so he got a job on the chain gang, which was wonderful because he could be right down there on the field. Well, then basketball season came, and he went for quite a while. And then Jerry Clifton was no longer the scorekeeper, and he was just delighted to get into that. And he did that till probably 2000. He was at least 25 years doing that. Well, then track came. Those were the only three things that we had for boys' sports. I'm old. And so then he was a judge for the high jump. And he would probably be still out there today, but unfortunately he got Alzheimer's and passed away 10 years ago. But his thing was, hey, you always got to encourage these kids. You got to make them be the best they can be. And so the Robert Tarenga Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who has demonstrated great improvement in athletic performance over the 3 years of athletic competition. There will be 2 awards. This year's recipients are Jonathan Olson and Ken the Timmerman.
The Michael James Dildar Memorial Scholarship is presented annually to a member or members of the graduating class who plan on furthering their education in a vocational education field. We can't begin to thank this community for the continued support in making it possible to present this scholarship annually. Our family wishes this entire class much success as you continue on your life's journey. It is our pleasure to present a $750 check this year to Jessica Paul. And as our family has in the previous 2 years, we'd like to present a check for $500 for the continued development of the HS Fab Lab.
Balusters Family Foundation scholarships are to be awarded annually to 2 graduating seniors with an emphasis on environmental or natural resource studies. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipients are Julian Morales and Nilda, Ruvakala. And I'm only sorry for the pronunciation, not that you're getting the award. The Donna Lucius and Jean Ellen Smith Scholarship is presented to a member of the graduating class who will pursue a bachelor's degree in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and the recipient is Xavier Ortiz.
Good afternoon. My name is Lee Comas, and in keeping with the other alumni, I'm from the class of 1985. Congratulations, graduates. I think it's awesome that our Delavan-Darien Foundation makes this available to you and available to people like me. I'm here to present the Donna Buchholz Memorial Scholarship. I'd like to share a little bit about Donna and the scholarship. Donna was a caretaker at a young age, looking after her 4 younger siblings for 6 years in a Wisconsin orphanage. As a teen, she was placed with a sister in a foster home where they were used as farmhands. She had a deep desire to care for people and always knew she wanted to be a nurse. In 1958, she was graduating high school. She was presented with a 3-year nursing scholarship to attend any nursing school in the state of Wisconsin. She completed her nursing degree, enjoyed a career as an ER nurse, and later in geriatrics, and then used those skills at home to care for her son, who had Duchenne muscular dystrophy. In December of 2014, when Donna was moving into an assisted living facility, the director of the facility wanted to have the get-to-know-you chat with her. As we sat there, one of the questions he asked is, "What is your proudest accomplishment?" She didn't say, "Us kids." Her response was very quick. "My nursing career." She passed on about 10 months after that conversation. The lesson I want you to hear is that even with the tough times in life, it only takes one opportunity to afford you a better life and take you where you want to be. Donna was my mom, and what better way to keep her memory than to provide a scholarship to someone who has met the same criteria she had to meet in 1958. A desire to pursue a nursing career as an LPN or an RN, having an interest in taking care of others, an attitude of service above self as shown in community service hours, and maintaining an above-average grade point. It is an honor to present this year's Donna Buchholz Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 to an individual that I also found shares a knack of art like my mom did, Miss Madeline Krebs.
Thrivent Financial is a financial services organization that helps Christians be wise with money so that they can live more generously. Our Delavan office is proud of all of our graduates and is proud to present a $1,000 award this year. Preference is given to those who have been stewards of their time, talents, and resources out in their community. This year's recipient has been active in her church as well as here at the high school her entire high school career. This year's Thrivent Financial Generosity Scholarship recipient is Erin Penniman.
The first National Bank and Trust Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who possesses good character and citizenship. The amount of this award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Jackie Damrow. Town Bank Award is presented to a graduating senior planning to enroll in any type of post-secondary program. The amount of the award is $2,000, and this year's recipient is Jesus Garcia. The Darien Corn Festival has initiated the Chuck and Sue Brown Memorial Scholarship to honor Chuck and Sue Brown for their commitment to this community and the school district. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient, Hunter Huber. The Burdette Buchholz Memorial Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who ranks in the upper half of the class and plans to pursue an education in an agriculture-related field. The amount of this year's award is $250, and this year's recipient is Katie Nichols. The Charles Wildman Award is presented in memory of our former school superintendent to a graduate enrolling in a 4-year degree program in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $750, and this year's recipient is Alexandra Gonzalez. The Claude and Katherine Davis Family Scholarship is presented to a student who plans to enroll in a 4-year college program. The amount of the award is $6,000, and this year's recipient is Priyanka Patel. The Doug Call Memorial Award is presented to a graduating senior who will be enrolling in a college program in education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Aaron Penniman. The Gene Schmidt Memorial Award is in memory of Gene Schmidt, a longtime employee of the Delavan-Darien School District. The award will be presented to a graduating senior who plans to pursue a degree in education. The amount of this award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Stephanie Garcia. The Jean Shreves Award is presented to a senior who plans to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. One award is being offered this year in the amount of $3,000. This year's recipient is Jacob Chapman. The Howard Knapp Award is presented annually to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $600, and this year's recipient is Harim Kano.
Good afternoon, and congratulations, class of 2017.
We are presenting a scholarship in the memory of our father, Jerry B. Gifford, who was a 1949 graduate of Delavan-Darien High School. We would like to thank Jody and Stephen Scott, owners of RTC Gifford Tree Service, for funding the scholarship in our father's memory.
Our father was a man that cared deeply about his family, faith, and service to others. He was an avid outdoorsman and a firm believer in leaving the places he went and the world a better place than what he found it. We believe that our father would have enjoyed meeting and speaking with the incredible young person we've chosen.
The recipient of this award is a leader, a motivated, hardworking young person. This recipient really stood out to us when we read his scholarship packet, and he said, "One thing holds true. It feels good inside to help others. You don't volunteer for yourself, you do it for others. In my experience, I have become a better person. Serving others has made me an overall more humble person. I've learned that you don't do everything in life for the benefit of yourself. I believe it is your duty to help others."
We are honored to present the Jerry B. Gifford Scholarship in the amount of $500 to Julian Rivera.
The Irvin C. and Harriet B. Llewellyn Award is presented to a graduating senior who exhibits academic success. 2 awards will be presented this afternoon, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Jacob Benzing and Taylor McKinney.
The Kathleen Reeder Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior ranking in the upper 50% of the graduating class, will be attending a 4-year college or university, and participation in instrumental music is criteria for selection. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and the recipient is Xavier Ortiz.
The Mcginnis Education Award is presented to a graduating senior who plans to enroll in a 4-year college or university in the field of education. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Aaron Bunin. The Merlin Moser Awards are presented to seniors enrolling in any type of post-secondary education and who rank in the upper half of the graduating class. and have participated in at least one extracurricular activity. 2 awards will be presented this afternoon, valued at $1,000 each. This year's recipients are Jada Ludens and Xavier Ortiz.
It is my honor to present the Paul Buchholz Award. I understand we have someone in attendance. Mrs.? Thank you. The Paul Buchholz Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Paul Buchholz, a longtime member of the Delavan community. As Paul enjoyed woodworking, the recipient of the award shall also have a passion for woodworking paired with enthusiasm for learning and continuing their education. I know that this is a student who is hoping to continue her education and is one that I think some of the words in here are very correct for her as she tries things, hopes, and in the end she finds out that yes, she can. The amount of this year's award is $500. This year's recipient is Nilda Ruvalcalba.
I am pleased to present the Richard Hummel Memorial Award in memory of my father. This award is being presented to a member of the graduating class who has shown good citizenship and character. In addition, the recipient has also shown a strong participation in extracurriculars and community service. The amount of this year's award is $500, and I am pleased to present it to Madeline Gravely.
The Richard McClellan Smith Memorial Award is presented to a graduating senior planning to pursue any type of post-secondary education. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Israel Montalongo. The Robert Michael Koval Memorial Award is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to pursue education in the arts or teaching. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Alyssa Gonzalez. The Wallace Zimmerman Memorial Award is presented as a tribute to the man who founded the Delavan-Darien Foundation and was a teacher, coach, and athletic director at DDHS. This award is presented to a senior who ranks in the upper 25% of the class. The amount of this year's award is $1,000, and this year's recipient is Julian Rivera. The William Boone Memorial Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior planning to pursue a college degree. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Haley Volmar. Haley is unable to be with us this evening, but we will be sure to give her this award. The Zachary Butler Scholarship is presented to a senior who has shown good citizenship, a record of school and community service, and the potential to serve humanity in their chosen career. The amount of this year's award is $500, and this year's recipient is Nilda Ruvalcava.
Congratulations, class of 2017. I flunked kindergarten counting. The Benson Family Scholarship is presented to a graduating senior who plans to attend a 4-year college or university in the state of Wisconsin. This graduating senior has also shown good citizenship and school spirit. The Benson Family Scholarship was established 5 years ago by my brother John in honor and memory of our parents, Jack and Dorothy, but also as our way of saying thank you to the Delavan-Darien School District for the excellent education my brothers and I received, which enabled all 4 of us to pursue our chosen careers. It is indeed my pleasure to be here today to award this year's Benson Family Scholarship in the amount of $6,000 to Julian Rivera.
The Borg Foundation Achievement Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is planning to attend an accredited 4-year college or university. The amount of this year's award is $4,000, and the recipient is Jennifer Perez. The George W. Borg Science Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who is planning to attend a college or university to pursue a career in a science-related field. The amount of this year's award is $8,000, and the recipient is Kenneth Timmerman.
The George and Effie Borg Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who plans to attend a 4-year college or university. The amount of this year's award is $4,000. This year's recipient is Madeline Crablin.
Good afternoon. My name is Jill Heller, and I'm here today to present the Bond Family Leadership Scholarship, which was established 20 years ago this year by my parents, Bill and Jane Bond. My folks established the scholarship because they were grateful for this scholarship program that was available back when I was a student here at DDHS in 1985, and they thought it was important to pay it forward. The scholarship is awarded to a student who ranks in the top 10% of the graduating class and who has demonstrated leadership qualities in their time here at DDHS and who shows the potential for leadership in their future endeavors. The amount of the scholarship is $10,000. This year, as the selection committee reviewed these scholarship applications, there were 2 students who were very close in their application. They both excelled academically, and they both demonstrated leadership potential, but in very different ways. They were in fact so close that we decided that this would be a year to award 2 $10,000 scholarships. So I'm going to call each recipient individually. The winner of the first Bond Family Leadership Scholarship is Ismael Coelho Ramirez. And the winner of the second scholarship is Seth Kirsch.
Good afternoon. My name is Jim Kratos, principal here at Delavan-Darien High School. We have a few more awards and scholarships to hand out to the students that were not able to make it into the program. So at this time, I would like to invite Mary Godfrey up to present the Walworth County Arts Council Scholarship.
Good afternoon. I represent the Music Scholarship of the Walworth County Arts Council. And the Arts Council really enjoys just to support and encourage the young people in arts. And so this year we had 2 very talented young people that came into our competition and then into the audition. And at this time, I would like to recognize and award to Julian Rivera our $1,000 music scholarship.
At this time, I'd like to introduce Mercedes Duran to present the Gateway Promise certificates.
Got to really click it in there. Okay. Good evening, everyone. The Gateway Promise started as a vision for eligible Southeast Wisconsin high school students to assure college and career success through the alignment of Gateway's programs and services. This vision also assures access to an increased pipeline of highly qualified employees with college and career experience. This program guarantees all eligible students access to an education. Over the last year and a half, our president, Dr. Brian Albrecht, and the Gateway Foundation Board have been actively fundraising to launch this new program. Through their efforts, we are able to promise financial support for those who qualify. Gateway will pay the difference between financial aid and the cost of tuition and fees for 6 semesters, 2 per academic year, up to 18 credits each semester, totaling $10,500. Students participating in the program have pledged to participate in a summer bridge program, maintain good academic standing as a full-time student, attend academic success, career planning, and job readiness workshops, as well as participate in career-related activities such as service learning, mentoring, international education, student clubs, and professional organizations. We are so pleased to welcome the following students to our first Gateway Promise class: Abigail Gomez, Guadalupe Jaramillo, Giselle Medrano, Julian Morales, and Giovanni Valadez.
At this time, I would like to invite Cindy Yeager to present the Technical Excellence Scholarship.
The Technical Excellence Award is given to students. It's a competitive grant or award for students that have taken at least 3 courses in career and technical education throughout their high school career. They also must be pursuing a degree at any technical college in the state of Wisconsin. The award is a 3-year renewable award totaling up to $6,150. The recipients this year, we have 2, are Elvia Echeverria and Alejandra Contreras.
The last one that we have to present is the Academic Excellence Scholarship. 2 students will be receiving this. It is renewable up to 4 years for $2,250. Our recipients are Ismael Coelho Ramirez and Kenna Timmerman. The last thing I'd like to share, we had some students and parents report of other scholarships that they've received from their universities. When your name is called, please stand, remain standing. Jacob Benzing received the MPC scholarship in the form of $2,000. Jackie Damrow received the Daughters of the American Revolution scholarship for good citizenship. Congratulations. Jesus Garcia received the Trustee Scholarship from the University of Southern California in the amount of $213,760. Kristen Hardwick received the Heritage Scholarship from Mount Mary University in the form of $12,000. Morgan Hennessy received the Academic Excellence Scholarship from Carroll University in the amount of $66,000. Kiana Jaramillo received the Honors Scholarship from the University of Dubuque in the amount of $10,000. Taylor McKinney received the Senior Mary Mollison Legacy Scholarship and Senior Mary Sheila Burns Scholarship from Marian University in the amount of $56,000. Jonathan Olson received the Presidential Scholarship from Dordt College in the amount of $9,000. Chandni Patel received the Prudential Spirit Community Award. Congratulations. Tamika Robinson received the Community Scholarship from UW-Platteville in the amount of $250. Hannah Santalier received the Charles Carroll Scholar from Carroll University in the amount of $64,000. And the last one I have to announce is Kenna Timmerman received the Non-Resident Aggie Scholar and Service Scholarship from Utah State University in the amount of $14,000. This has been amazing. I want to say thank you to our staff, specifically to Mrs. Scott and Miss Martin for putting this together. I would like to thank all of our presenters, all the contributors. Thank you for everything you've done for our students. And I'd like to congratulate our class of 2017. Make us proud.
Congratulations, seniors. And you know, of course, that I couldn't let you go today without teaching you just a little bit more chemistry. Just a little. It'll be fine. Higher education is a catalyst for positive, transformative change. May the chem gods continue to smile upon you as you move beyond DDHS. I want to we should all thank the families of our seniors. You have played and will continue to play a crucial role in their success. Thank you to the administrators, faculty, and staff members who joined us here today. As Mr. Caritas said, special thanks to Tracy Daniels, Administrative Assistant, Jody Scott, Senior Class Advisor, Jody Scott, Scholarship Coordinator, and Maria Martin, Senior Class Advisor. Without their combined efforts, this event simply would not have occurred. Our jazz combo, who performed prior to the ceremony. Our DDHS string choir will be performing in the Commons during the reception which follows. FFA for the floral arrangements, our NHS ushers, our custodial staff, the foundation, an organization which sponsors fundraising events like Taste of the Lake, and all of the other donors who, through their generosity, are helping you, seniors, pay for your schooling. Quite possibly the biggest and best investment you will ever make in yourself. Now please join us in the Commons as we celebrate the accomplishments of our seniors.